Kathleen, you want to do a little repartee? Pretend we have a podcast. Welcome to.
Oh my gosh! Yes. Hey.
Kathke. That's the name. That's the name of our names combined into one show.
Okay. Yeah. Welcome to our podcast where we just discuss.
Crud.
We just discussed Crud.
Starts.
Yeah, that's true. What's this podcast about? Let us know in the comments if you have an idea.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any.
But today's topic is Crud. Because I tell you what, I cleaned out my sink. I feel I think less of myself as a person now that I've just gotten deep into a U-bend and seen what's gone down there. Things better left forgotten, let me tell you what.
I really feel like we all see ourselves as better people until we have to clean one of our drains.
Yeah, I think that's true.
And then you know I'm a worthless piece of poop.
I mean, that would be, I would not be surprised to find that in there, even though it was a kitchen drain. There's a lot
I wanted this poop to be worth something, not worth less.
Well, it was
our podcast was canceled already.
Yeah, that's okay. No, it's hey, while we're swapping people out, we'll just keep going on the podcast. We've got some letters that have come in from our readers, Mikey.
I love this.
We got a lot of advice letters that come into the Kathleen and Mikey podcast.
Oh, I love it.
So we're gonna give you some advice.
All right.
Although, do you know what I like best about giving advice? While I'm just waiting for people to put some stuff into chat to ask some questions to Mikey and Kathleen.
Because you just come up with it off the dome.
I just give it. I just let the universe flow
Just
through me.
Cold read them, ruin your life because I have determined I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it in a floaty voice. I'm gonna give it a real floaty voice. Dear Mikey and Kathleen, what's the best way to cook crud?
That I've heard this a lot. I like to what is it called when you slow cook stuff in oil?
I have no idea. Actually.
You've never cooked a fish like that? Like it's.
Like
Chad, help me out.
Like a low slow fry, right?
Sous vide water. Confit.
Confit. Crud confit.
Yeah, crud confit.
Oh, how long does it take to confit some crud?
9.7 weeks.
That is a long time, but I suppose you develop a rich flavor profile.
Well, I like to think of it as simplifying the profile to charred.
Excellent. Does that hide the crud flavor?
I would say it collapses the flavor is the word I would use. It just collapses it into one briquette of pain.
Oh. You know, I actually like to serve my crud raw.
Really?
Yeah, crudité.
Kathleen, I love you. That was perfect. Our podcast has been renewed for a second season because of crudité. That was so good.
There's nowhere to go from there.
There is.
Crudité
is like ants.
Please. All right. Dear Doctor's Bus, how do I learn to wear hearing protection while my bird screams while he plays with his bell? You gave your bird a bell. I think that you knew exactly what you were doing. And I think you've got to live with it.
So you think the advice in this situation is maybe don't give the bird a bell if the bell will annoy you?
Yeah, I think that's fine. I've not given my child any toys that I think would annoy me because, there's lots of other things that you can give them to stimulate them.
You don't just give your kid a megaphone, for example.
No, Penelope has never been given an air horn as a gift.
Well, I know I gave Penelope some Oreos, so now I have
You did give her a family-sized package of birthday cake-flavored Oreos after she'd already had a lot of other candy here.
She only had 2.
I know, she's actually really responsible about that. Like, she has, a couple pieces of Halloween. We're not anyhow.
Kathleen, what I'm hearing is that I should give Penelope a harmonica.
I mean, if you want to, I'm not going to stop you, but I'm not going to, really try to get her to play it. So if she doesn't take to it, it's your money wasted.
Dan, do you think that Kathleen's daughter is Bob Dylan?
Maybe she is the next Bob Dylan. Who knows? But will she ever know if she doesn't try?
You heard it here first. That was great advice from not someone on our advice podcast. Give your kids dangerous things.
Yeah.